Tesla pushes back against the Trump administration's emissions rollback. Volkswagen slows EV production in Germany. CarMax shares tumble after weak earnings. And US new vehicle sales hold steady with EVs leading the way. Let's take a closer look at all these stories right now on the Jumpstart. Good morning and welcome back to the Jumpstart on CBT News. It's Friday, September 26th. Here's today's top stories. Tesla is pushing back against the Trump administration's plan to roll back vehicle emission standards, warning the move would undercut clean air rules and hurt EV makers. In comments to the EPA, Tesla said the repeal would give gas-powered manufacturers a free pass while stripping away incentives that support EV innovation. Volkswagen is slowing EV production at 2 of its German plants as demand falls short of expectations. One plant will pause for a week starting October 6th, impacting the Audi Q4 e-tron, while the other site, which builds the Volkswagen ID4 and ID7, will cut hours and prep for temporary shutdowns. Since both factories exclusively produce EVs, they are especially vulnerable to swings in demand. Shares of CarMax dropped 20% Thursday after the used car retailer missed Wall Street's quarterly revenue and earnings expectations. The stock closed at $45.60, its lowest price since March of 2020. The company reported $6.6 billion in revenue and 99 cents per share in adjusted earnings, both below projections. CEO Bill Nash called the quarter challenging, pointing to tariff-driven sales spikes, inventory depreciation, and a 4% decline in total vehicle sales. Net income fell 28% year over year. New vehicle sales are holding steady this September, with the pace expected to reach 16.2 million, up from last year's 15.8 million. Cox Automotive credits low unemployment, steady inflation, and a strong stock market for keeping buyers engaged. And EVs are driving much of the growth, with Q3 on track to set a record of 410,000 units sold, nearly 10% of all new vehicle sales. Up next, Lauren Fix, founder of Car Coach Reports, reviews the all-new 2026 Kia Sportage.
Jim Fitzpatrick, Bridget Fitzpatrick, Jay Abraham, Brian Benstock, Dave Anderson, Dave Canton, Colin Carasquillo, Jonathan Dawson, Steve Greenfield, Adam Marburger, Jen Suzuki. Join the experts on the CBT Automotive Network and increase your dealership sales, service, and your bottom line. Only CBT brings you the people that help you drive success. CBT News, dealers' #1 choice for news, content, coaching, and analysis.
What's most important about the Kia Sportage is the warranty. 10 years, 100,000 miles, or 5 years, 60,000 miles on the powertrain. There's no scheduled maintenance. Some of the competitors do offer that. Again, you got to read all the details. And if you choose the plug-in hybrid, it's going to have a 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty, so you don't have to worry about replacing that battery down the road. You're going to notice this front end is different. It doesn't have that tiger or shark front end, but it is the opposites attract styling. So it's got a black grille, matte silver, and of course the Kia logo here in the middle. It looks different, and it is different, both inside and out. On the side of this vehicle, it's completely different, including new exterior colors. This is the SX Prestige, so it's the top of the line. It's going to have all the features you want. It can ride on 17-inch or 19-inch alloys. Our test vehicles on 19-inch alloys. They're also on all-season tires. Different wheel designs also for different trim levels. Again, that entry-level LX, S, and then all the way up to the SX Prestige. It's going to cost you more at the top end, but the entry-level price, that's where the sweet spot is for the Kia Sportage. Huge glass sunroof where the top portion pushes back. It is power. The vehicle is really nice. It's got puddle lamps, black trim throughout, and the vehicle itself has been updated both inside and out.
Well, that's a wrap for today's show, but be sure to join me again here tomorrow morning on the weekly roundup to make sure you didn't miss any of the biggest headlines from the past week. In the meantime, you can catch up on full episodes of Inside Automotive, Driving Solutions, and the Executive Profile wherever you get your podcasts. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on your favorite social media platforms, and we'll bring the latest industry news right to your feed.